Hello, 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 everybody. This is Dylloop, and welcome back to Factorio. I don't know what episode this is because I did not check before I started recording, but today we are going to be getting a car and place some miners on this stone real quick because I totally neglected to do that in between episodes. Like I said I would, and I did not. I haven't even played since then. I keep saying I'm going to do stuff, like I'm going to move this iron belt closer. Doesn't happen. And it probably never will happen because I haven't been playing this game when I haven't been recording it. Just because, I don't know, I've been playing a lot of Guild Wars. Kind of addicted to that right now. That's a thing. Oh! We, unlocked red belt, did we not? Not yet? No? No red belt? Let's go ahead and get an engine, because we're gonna want the research for the car. I came up here for some miners, though. Not the kind you guys are thinking of, you dirty dirties. Dirty nerdies. Let's kind of limit some of these chests though, that's for sure. Like, limit them all to 2 stacks. This isn't even turned on. Why am I limiting it? You know what? Let's turn it on. What do you take? Because I know that this guy takes circuits, gear wheels, and iron plate. We'll do something like this. And something like this. Boom. And that can output this way. The blue one takes, again, the same deal. Get the fuck out of here. Boom, boom. And we actually unlocked our new power poles. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful power poles. We're no longer gonna use the crappy ones. Oh, look, it'll fit everywhere. Oh, beautiful stuff. Cool. That'll make us some of them. Some of them guys there. So let's get the miners placed on the stone, and then we'll get that turned on real quick, and then we will go and make some steel furnaces and get a car going. Cool stuff. So kind of like completely off topic of Factorio, and I'm not even sure I should talk about it just because it's like kind of like a monetary stuff. I'm gonna go talk about it anyways. So the like, I'm pretty sure most people know that I monetize my videos. Everybody does, because that's kind of just how YouTube works. Is you put ads on your videos, you try and make a little bit of money. But I don't make a whole lot. I'm not allowed to say how much I make, but I don't make anything really. Like, kind of off the grid, I make like absolutely nothing because I don't make enough for them to pay out ever, like often at all. Let's just say that, because see, that's not saying exactly how much I'm making, which is good. It's not much. It's very little. But the thing is that very little, it is a little bit. Well, now I'm getting notifications from YouTube saying that, like, this video has been rejected from advertising. I've never seen this message before, and I just got it. It says, this video is rejected from advertising. Let me read this. Let me actually pull up the video and read it. Because it's like, it says it's rejected from advertising because advertisers don't find it suitable. So it says, so I know this is totally off topic, but I thought it was weird and worth mentioning. Alright, that's pulling up. That's fine. I'll pull that up. So we're gonna research. We want the car, and that takes logistics too. So that'll get us a red belt, which I want. It says not suitable. This video has been rejected from advertising as it is not suitable for most advertisers. And then it says request review. So if you click request review, which I have done on that video, then it says that you must have 1,000 views within the last 7 days to request review of the content. So they basically said, you don't get enough views on this video, we're not even going to bother putting it in on our advertisers. I've never had this problem because back when I used to do YouTube, I had the views. It doesn't really matter that much. That's not why I do it. I don't do this for money because I have a good job. Like, I make enough. But it's also at the same time, like, it helps. You know, it does help subsidize some of the costs of streaming for hours on end. And, you know, the electricity costs and whatnot. So it is kind of odd that they do that. So we got stone turned on, which is good, which means that we can kind of fix the iron production. We're still kind of researching the stuff for the car, so it's going to take a second to get that. But in the meantime, I'm going to get this up and running for our... we're going to get some piercing rounds automated so that we can use those. So we got some stone brick. Let's go ahead and make just 10 steel furnaces for the time being, because we need stone brick, but those are crafting up. They take a while to craft. And then these piercing rounds, they take regular magazines, one steel plate, and one copper plate. Cool stuff. I'm going to change this a little bit. I said I was going to move this belt. I'm going to move these belts eventually. I'm still going to do that. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this. That's where the steel's going to go. Get out of here. I don't want you here. Or you. I can't pick that up. That's got a lot of... Oh, I can. Didn't have that much ammo in it. Okay, so, these take 3 seconds to craft one, and they need 1 firearm magazine. Well, the firearm magazines craft every second. So 3 of these can be run off of 1 firearm magazine. So, like, 1 basic magazine. So let's kind of design that. This is going to be brought down like so. And we'll put it right up here. So this can be just like here-ish. We'll do something like that. So these will be making regular ammo. They need just iron plate. Cool. So that can just be brought in right here. That's fine. We'll use the underground belt. And yeah, it's going to get a higher priority on all our resources, but that's fine. Need some splitters. Okay, so those are good. They don't take a whole lot, but I think a fast inserter will work. We definitely don't need a fast inserter on the output. Okay, so that's the output, and then we'll have another factory here-ish, where it don't really matter where. Here's fine. These take a lot of resources, though, I think. Not really. So yeah, that's fine. They can just go there. I don't want that backing up all over the place. So I can go there, that can go there, and then we'll have like... No, we'll just need 1. That'll go there, that'll go there. It takes the 5 copper plates, so this is going to be the copper. Probably not the best spot to put everything here. That's alright. Oops, this is backwards. This will go here, here, and here. Need more of those suckers. So that's our copper. This can get just power there, and I'll output to a chest here. I don't need a full chest of rounds. I think like that'll do. And then this will be steel, which, man, we don't have a lot of steel left, or yet. It's just don't have the iron for it. Let's see how this works. This will make regular ammo, or piercing round ammo. Okay. It should be able to run full time. Cool. So we can even like kind of speed that up by throwing this stuff in. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and just put a chest here. Let's get rid of this. For now. We'll do that. That'll get rid of that crap. How does that work? What happens if I do that? Let's see what happens. Oh, they both work. We're getting attacked. Stuff's actually getting destroyed too, so we do have some turrets. And yeah, I got ammo. Let's go, let's go. Normally they're attacking the coal. They attack the coal and I place turrets there, and now they're attacking the copper. So we'll place some turrets at the copper. The hell out of there, bitch. No, it's alright, we're all clear. Let's grab some more miners down here too. Ah, my goodness. The only problem I have with this mechanical keyboard is how sensitive it is. Like, I'll press keys on accident just because it's so responsive. Alright, so we'll place like a turret like here-ish. And full of ammo. Can't make another turret, I don't have iron for that. That'll help defend against attacks long enough for us to... We have our ammo factory now, so that's alright. I want to see how this works though. Like, is it gonna pull... I guess the best way to do it would be to add both of them. Oh, I guess they both pull. That's fine, whatever. I don't give a crap. Okay, so we have 10 of these steel furnaces. Let me grab some iron that we don't have off the belt here. And some stone that we're crafting up. And we have 10. I need 21, no, 22 more. So 5, 10, 15, 20. 1, 2 more. Cool. And I have 16 here, so let's make 5, 10, 15, 16 of those. And then, oh, you know what? I'll make those two. 5, 10, 15, and 16. So we'll just like craft a bunch of these furnaces for now. And we'll slowly upgrade them. Wow, they take a long time to craft though. Okay, so maybe that'll help. That'll kind of help with the iron throughput there. Once I get the other row up and running, it'll help even more. We're still researching logistics too, so what else can we do in the meantime? So we have the ammo factory. Let's turn on our pipe factory and stuff, like all this crap that we built but never turned on. Let's go actually turn that on. So this takes gears and circuits. Pretty simple. The output there. These are making rail signals. We haven't researched that yet. Lamps. This is pretty simple stuff. So the stick just takes iron plate, and the lamp itself takes electronic circuit, iron plate, and the iron stick. So like that. Then we'll put this here, and this here, and this here, and here, and I need more of those suckers. Oh, these poles take steel. So for the pipe, they just take iron, so that's super simple. It's just in and out. This one goes here, this goes here, and this goes here. Because the curved pipe just does take iron. So we'll do that. I'll just use some of these. Cool, all these chests should be limited to 2 stacks. Yeah, that makes some pipe for me. Actually, you know what? I want this to be limited to 2 stacks, but I want 4 stacks of these. No, I don't. 2 is fine. Probably add an output to the lamps might help them be useful. And it also might help to do that. And logistics 2 is finished. So the last bit is the automobilism. And we'll craft up the engine. We need 8 engines, but they have to be crafted in a assembly machine. So we'll just pop one down anywhere. Pick up this rock real quick. Plop it down here. We will throw an inserter on and a chest and throw whatever we need in the chest. So engines, what do you take? They are, that's a boiler. There it is. 1 steel plate, 1 iron gear wheel, and 2 pipe. Okay, that's easy enough. So let's grab this pipe that we just started crafting. You know what? Grab a whole 100 of them. We'll give it 100 pipe, 100 gear wheels, and I want 16 engines, so I'll give it 16 steel. And that'll craft. I'll put this here, and this will be our output. That's fine. Cool. So those take a while to craft, so by the time that's researched, we'll have the engine units. Let's get the red belt. Now that we have that turned on, we'll start to only use red belt. Oh, look at that. Beautiful stuff. That can go there. And we'll have some fast inserters. Crafting. Actually, I can just grab some of these. No reason to craft inserters. Start a factory that builds us power poles sooner rather than later too. And that can go there. The cow is fast. It's always waiting on gears. 2 is fine. And that'll just kind of kill the belt. And you know what? It's probably a good idea to add a second chest here too. And that'll be for our disposable belt, so like we can throw belt in here to get rid of it, to upgrade it to red. Because as we upgrade everything, we'll still have leftover yellow belt. That gives us a spot to put it. So piercing rounds are being made. Cool. Good progress on that. Getting rid of some of those yellow rounds that we have. Oh, in the meantime, we were crafting all these furnaces, and they've seemed to have finished. So let's just replace everything. So we built enough for all the iron. We don't have copper issues yet. So we're not going to upgrade those yet. And our copper issues, if we do run into them, are not going to be the furnaces yet. They're going to be the... how many miners I have down. Because I only have a couple miners down. But these we don't necessarily need these, but it does help speed up how fast these craft. Because they do take forever to craft. So, as you can see, we do have quite a bit more iron coming through now. We're actually not even utilizing all of our furnaces. So that's good. That means that the next thing that is our problem for iron is going to be our patch size. And it's just because it's not very big. It's fairly small. So, eventually we're going to want to come up here to this 2.8 million. We have 401,000 there. This says 2.8 million. And put miners all over it and bring in the ore that way. You know, we want to fully compress this, get all these furnaces working, and run more iron. And even have a second one of these running eventually too. For now it's useless because we can't feed it, but soon. That's what we need trains for. So I guess the next order of business, we kind of got everything up and running. I might just craft off the 32 furnaces just to put these down and just get rid of them. That way everything is steel furnace from here on out. But I really don't have the steel for that. So I'm kind of debating on whether that's a good idea. Let's go ahead and just do it. What are you short on? Oh, brick. Stone brick. How many did I just craft? 6? I have 2, 4, 6. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 20, 25, 31. I need one more, so I need a little bit more steel. Let's grab more. Yep, there we go. One more steel furnace. That'll feed off the 32 there, and that means that we can actually get rid of all these. We don't want them. Bye-bye. Automobilism is going to finish researching in 3, 2, 1. Cool. So that allows us to build a car. 8 engine units, 20 iron plate, and 5 steel plate. Excellent. So the next thing I want to do is let's get lab research speed. I'll speed up the research. So you can craft the engine units. You have to craft them in one of these guys. But you can craft the car itself in your pocket. So that's a little weird because the car is bigger than the engine. And I can't do that because of the furnace is smelting. Or crafting. I need 13 more of those after that. 5, 10, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have cars. Oh, look at that. So they run off of wood or coal or anything that a furnace would run off of. And get you around pretty quick. So I'll actually grab another stack here, because you may notice I built 2 cars, and that's because if this one blows up, now I got a backup. So cool. This should make me fighting biters a lot easier, which I'll probably do off camera. There's going to be a blank spot where I don't have an episode release. I think it'll be Saturday. I'm not going to have an episode release. It'll be the next episode, because I kind of don't have anything else to record right now. And tomorrow's my birthday, so I'm not going to be recording. I might record tomorrow. I might record 1 episode to get it off. So let's go demonstrate how this works. So we got the car now. I'm gonna fight biters off camera, but I'll show you how it works. How much easier it is to fight biters than what we had going on before. So look, this is a biter base. Oh yeah, the car has a gun. Yeah, it's a little loud. Cool. Just like that. That also allows us to go up north. And you know what? Why don't I kill a couple biters on camera? Because I kind of don't really have a whole lot else to fill out this episode, but I do have one other thing planned. We just can't do it just yet. We're gonna have to wait a second. I'll let kind of steel back up and everything else kind of back up a little bit. Then we'll do it. But yeah, I want to kill like this base and that base real quick. And then we're gonna run up. Oh look, I was gonna say we're gonna run up and see how big that iron patch is, but we got one here too. It's not very big. That's actually smaller, I believe. 2.4 million. That's 2.8. That's how dense it is. It doesn't necessarily mean the size. Sometimes, so it's a good balance between density and size, because if it's too small, you can't get the throughput. The denser ones, like the real tiny ones that have a ton of ore, yeah, they last a long time, but you can't, like, you need a lot of them to equal one, if that makes sense. Like the one that I have right now, I have all the resources in the ground, but they're all in one spot, so I can't put more miners down. And that's what's limiting my productivity. Like if I could harvest, if that patch size that I had was twice as big, be a lot better off, because I could put more miners on it, which would allow me to actually fill a belt full of iron to send it to my furnaces, and then I could have more iron. But yeah, it's kind of the starting patches are always small with RSO. So we're just gonna kind of come over here. I want to explore the edge of my pollution zone, my pollution cloud. Got some oil. We have a lot of iron on this map. I have not seen copper yet. We have, look, 2.7 million, 2.8 million, 5 million. Let's see, that's a real small patch. Got some uranium, but we don't have copper. No copper or anything yet. So we're good on iron for a while. This is nothing like the old RSO. I kind of miss the old RSO. The old RSO, it made resources really rare. So I see a little red dot here. See this lone biter? Doesn't look like much. But he actually just formed a base. We just didn't see it. Yeah. Or there just was a base there. I'll get rid of that worm. Worm is doing damage. See, it's funny. It alerts you when your car's getting damaged, like you don't know. Like you're in your car, and it's like, oh, your car's being damaged. Alert, alert. Alright. Lab research speed finished. Crafting. So we're going to get railway. This allows us to build a locomotive, a cargo wagon, and some straight rails. And I'll research all the locomotive stuff, because next episode, one way or another, I'm going to fight biters and stuff off camera, but we're going to be building a train, and then in the meantime, I'll do all the research that we need for the train. It's basically like 3 or 4 things. Oh, here we go. Here's some copper. Real small patch. So the research for all the research we're gonna need for railway is railway. That unlocks automated rail transportation and fluid wagon, braking force, all these braking force stuff, and the rail signals. So we wanted to research the three of these. Automated rail transportation gives us train stops, which unlocks rail signals, which allow us to build the FARL, which is a fully automatic rail layer. We'll get into that too. The rail chain signal and the rail signal. And we'll get into all that stuff. So if anybody's ever played like what's the game called? It's a train simulator. I can't think of the name. Trains. I don't know. That's all it is. It's just trains. But that teaches how rail signals work really well, and they kind of work the same in this game. And as in real life, you know, they kind of work similar as in real life. So basically the way, oh man, I can't even explain it. I want to explain it, but I can't because I would need to demonstrate. Trying to explain that offhand, it wouldn't work. Basically, they allow the train to know whether it's in a block or not. So I didn't really need to kill this base. I'm definitely not going to kill that base right now. It's too big. But I do want to explore a little bit longer. This is the only time, probably, maybe like every once in a while when I get upgrades that will allow me to really fight biters differently in a significantly different way, that I'll fight biters on camera. You won't see me doing this often. It doesn't make good gameplay. It's not fun. So you might see like 1 or 2 episodes of me fighting biters if I get like like power armor. When I get power armor, I'll probably show it off. So we have another iron patch. Right next to a good sized copper patch. It might be worth it to come down here. How big is this patch? Because it's really it's not much smaller than this. It might be worth it to run a train this way, because then what we could do is we could put a train stop right here, and that can run iron, and then it'll also allow us to service copper in the future too. But we might not even have, like, I'll probably hit this patch. It's gonna be easier, it's closer. So yeah, maybe that's not the best idea. I want to fight this spider base up here. You don't see it, but there's a tiny, tiny red dot. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. There's gonna be a base there. Yep. Rocks, the true enemies. Alright, so yeah, basically this is how I go around. And now what I'll do is I'll circle and make a bigger circle each time. Make big old circles. And just fight biters. And until I can't fight them anymore. I will keep doing that until I cannot fight them anymore. I won't stop. Because if I stop, they'll evolve anyways. And then I won't be able to fight them next time I come out. The way evolution works in this game is the biters will evolve the more you attack them, or the more that they get polluted. Attacking them makes them evolve really quick. So when you attack them, you are basically forcing them to evolve to fight you off, so they'll start evolving into bigger biters that are harder to kill, and more biters too. The higher their evolution, the bigger their bases tend to be. So eventually what happens is you'll attack them, and then they'll evolve past the point where you can like effectively attack them. So it's best to like do it in bursts. You know, so it's best to like kind of wait until you get a car and piercing ammo, and then just kill off a lot of them. Get your base, you know, get them, push them back, and then they'll evolve, and then you can kind of deal with them later in the future. So, I'm going to end that episode here, guys. There's really not much else we can do. I was hoping to do something else, but it doesn't look like I am going to. I can't actually remember what I was going to do. Well, I guess we can throw down these furnaces. But, yeah, I don't really have anything else planned. I just wanted to get the car and get all that other crap automated. And then next episode, we'll get started on some trains, and I'll get everything set up for that. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you dislike it, and I'll see you later.